Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm sharing an update on my gym training for the Ultra Tough Mudder. So if you're gearing up for an obstacle race like this, or just want to push your fitness to the next level, this video is for you. So let's dive in, shall we? As always, warming up is key. So I like to focus on getting my heart rate up. So I'll tend to start on the curve, which is a self-propelling treadmill. This warms up the lungs, obviously, and I find the rest of the body. A fantastic one, basically for getting your cardiovascular system nice and toasty. Now, the first thing I do is carry a 60 kilogram tyre over one shoulder. Now, it might seem extreme, but remember, I'm training for an ultra tough mudder endurance challenge, so this is a game changer. So this movement engages the entire body, believe it or not, building core strength, improving balance, and enhancing your grip endurance, which is key for handling tough obstacles and unpredictable terrain. Now, this also mimics the strain and mental grind of long distance events. So it teaches you to stay focused and push through discomfort. So especially when your body's screaming to stop. And by adding functional strength training like this, you're not just preparing your body, you're building the mental toughness to crush any ultra challenge that comes your way. So I really do enjoy this one. And in the last month, I've come such a long way, because the very first time I picked up this 60 kilogram tyre, I could barely walk with it. It was a real struggle, a real wobble. And I wondered at points what the heck I'm doing. But fast forward a month and it's still not easy, don't get me wrong. It's certainly not a walk in the park, but I'm so much more confident and stronger with it now that I can comfortably walk over a kilometre. I do 100 metres on one shoulder. Then, as you noticed, I switch shoulders every 100 metres. If I'm feeling particularly good, sometimes I'll boost it to 150 or 200 meters, which is a good sign of progress too. But generally speaking, I like to stick to 100 meters, switch shoulders, another 100 meters. It takes me about a minute, 1 or 2 minutes, depending on how fatigued I'm feeling. But this is a fantastic and really fun exercise, so I recommend giving it a go. And you can get, well, I'm quite lucky. I'm quite spoilt at my gym. It's got these lovely, lovely soft tyres. But you might be able to find something lying around. So give it a go if you can. So this is quite a fun one. It's a sled pull and sled push, which is great to simulate the full power that you need to carry heavy objects, while pulls build that raw pulling strength for things like Everest or teammates over a wall, for example. Now, it seems completely obvious to me why pull-ups, chin-ups are a crucial staple exercise to complement Tough Mudder training. But for those of you that might be unfamiliar, they are monkey bars, they're monkey swings, they're lifting yourself over walls, pulling other people over walls. All stuff where this is going to massively benefit. Lots and lots of rope pulls, so anything that's increasing your grip strength. And also there's a difference. So I do train chin-ups and pull-ups. So the way I think of the two difference is one version works your lats and your triceps more, and the other version, you rotate your hands the other way round on the bar, and they engage your biceps more. They're both similar, but they work slightly different muscles, so I like to do both. And I do enjoy incorporating hangs as well. I've been increasing that and working on that as well, which is going really well. Now we are on to the monkey bars. So this is an exercise. When I first started this over a month ago, I could barely do any. I managed a very painful 2 rows, and after a month, you can see there I'm now able to perform. So these are called gorilla swings. So it's where you are able to swing with one hand across to the next. And for me, this is a really, really big progress and quite exciting. So this really helped spur me on. Now, what helped massively with this is obviously grip strength, but this has drastically increased my confidence with the potential monkey bars and gym rings. So I'm really excited to see how this progresses to the next one. So I've had a quick rest, let my heart rate just get a bit back under control, and then I'll jump straight back on again and go again. Now, this time I've worked up, over the last month, I've worked up now to gorilla swinging, missing a bar. This is another new progression for me, something I couldn't do. I couldn't even do this a couple of weeks ago. I tried a couple of weeks ago and I fell straight on the floor. But as the saying goes, if you're not willing to look a fool, you're never going to grow. So there we are. But it's a fantastic progression, this one, and I'm particularly proud of my improvement on this one, because I certainly wasn't anywhere near this level a month ago. So it's really, the progress makes things quite exciting. So it's really nice to see the progress on these ones, and you can see there I've fallen to failure, and now back on the treadmill. Now, you cannot forget endurance. It's an ultra 12-hour long tough mudder. Brute strength isn't going to be enough. You've got to keep your energy up for the whole race. So I am mixing in lots of running. I tend to mix it up a bit, do it between 500 and 1 kilometre runs in between each one of my workouts. Sometimes for a bit of variety, I might do the rower or a different type of cardio equipment. The assault bike is a fun one I do sometimes, and I'll mix it up. I do also incorporate actual distance running on other days as well, but obviously I'm not going into that on this day. This is more focusing on what I'm getting up to in the gym. And that brings us to these wonderful farmers carries. So they do have a designated 10-metre mat where I did the sled pulling, but for endurance, for ultra endurance particularly, that's just not going to cut it, is it? 10 meters, what's that? It's nothing. So on the treadmill we go. Again, this is a self-propelling treadmill, so it's much easier to stop, so it's much safer than a mechanical treadmill, although if you're confident with the weights, maybe you could. But here I believe they're 28 kilograms each, those kettlebells, which is quite a challenge for me right now. I mean, I couldn't even do 100 meters carrying them a month ago, so this is great progress. I do occasionally go up to the 32 kilograms in each hand as well, although that is for 50 meters, and then I will have a 50 meters where I'm walking, as you can currently see now, and then I will pick them up again for another 50 meters, and then I will repeat that anywhere from 4 to 10 times depending on how I'm feeling. But again, fantastic grip training, and you know, it's variety, it keeps things interesting. They do have bucket carries and sandbag carries and things on some of these obstacle races, so it is useful crossover as well, and not to mention great for general fitness. Nice workout there, wasn't it, Heath?
That was awesome.
Got a bit of...
super pumped.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Get those guys in there.
Yeah, super necessary for obstacle tracer training.
I thought these were illegal in England.
That's a wrap for today. That was 1 hour. That's all you need for the most part.
As long as you train hard.
Do nice like long endurance ones.
Nail off the room.
So we've just done a bit in the sauna. We've got the hot cold shower here, lovely. We've got a hot steam room and a hotter steam room over here. Eve's going to do the steam. There's a salt room there which is mild steam. And I'm going to go in the plunge pool. So the plunge pool, and I'm so lucky to have all this on my doorstep. It's really brilliant that I can use this type of facilities. I feel so lucky to have it, and I do utilize it to the best of my ability. So I will have a 10, 15, 20 minute sauna if I can, which is fantastic, not only for detoxing the body but also speeding up recovery. And then I will finish off in this plunge pool, which is set at 10 to 8 degrees C. So it's chilly enough. Now, sometimes I might just dip in and out over the winter where it's been a bit chilly, especially if I'm working outside all day and I've chilled myself to the bone all day. I feel like I've got a decent bit of cold training done, because I'll be honest, cold is where dreams go to die. It is hard, so doing this is great mental toughness and fantastic for recovery, so I recommend it. I really hope you found that entertaining and a bit informative and interesting to watch. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment if you've got any questions about anything fitness related, plastering, rendering related. I do reply to all of them. Looking forward to hearing from you, seeing you on the next one.